Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. So in this episode we are finally going to, I think, finish catching up with our starter base. And we will be able to finally do everything in our city blocks that we've been doing in the starter base. So we're going to get circuits, fuel, and then red and green science going. I probably won't do science in this block, but I will do circuits and fuel. And so we are going to need to request everything we need for a lot of circuits. I'm going to go for probably, I think an output of 2 per second of each. Is that enough? No, let's do 5 per second. Let's make this a large build. We can always improve it later. Nah, 5 feels like a lot. Because when we improve it with better buildings and productivity modules and stuff, we'll be fine. So I think 4 is probably about right. And we need fuel as well. So maybe I'll do that first, because that way I won't have to deal with fueling things. So fuel, I want to be making omnified, I think it was carbon, right? Was the most efficient, because, let's see, it's an Omnienergy. Well, actually, omnified coal has the best energy ratio of things, but carbon uses less coal overall, I think, but a little bit more omnite. But I don't want the 200% pollution. So we'll make a bunch of omnified carbon. So we'll do this build. We'll have an output of, I don't know, 10 per second. Is that extreme? Nah, that'll be easy. A lot of assemblers, though, but other than that, it's a very simple build. Because I already have liquefier 2s and boilers, omnifurnace 2s, using omnified carbon. Boilers using omnified carbon. Ore crusher 2s. And yeah. Okay, so that's all we need. Oh, right. So the problem is I don't have the coal omnitraction yet. We need chemical science for that. So for now, we just need to rely on the coal plus bobmonium plus rubyite, which I'll go check on in a minute. So we can remove that from the mix. So then this is what we want. And let's see, we'll start with a request of... Let's see. 10 per second. 1,000 would be 100 seconds. So I want a request threshold of 2,000. So even if it's running at full speed, it'll only show up once every 3 minutes-ish. And then I think 4,000 should be plenty then. And then for coal, which is where? Petrochem? Yeah. We want probably just the 2,000 with a little bit extra, so it doesn't ever run empty. So we'll say 2,500. Okay, and then we need a belt filled with omnite. Let me just put the boundary here. Wow, I'm really out of stone brick. I'm gonna grab some more. Grab some more stone brick real quick. And once I have power armor and exoskeletons and stuff, I think I might line the middle with the whatever bricks make me walk the fastest out of all of them. And then I can just run down the middle of my city blocks without having to worry about getting hit, because the power armor will save my life. All right, so we've got some coal all ready to go. Let me get a light here. And here. Much better. And kind of power down this way. Okay, so this is my boundary that I want to use. I want to squish this up to the left as much as I can. So this is actually a pretty simple build. I just need 10 Omnite, which these two should be able to handle easily enough. In fact, I'm being dumb. I have fast belts now. So these can go on the same side of the belt. And then I can just have coal on this side. Like so. And then we can make everything with just this one belt. So then we're going to have a single ore crusher. Needs to be fed with 10 per second, which I think just 2 of these should suffice. And then the coal needs to carry on. And then we need 2 inserters. Probably 4 inserters, actually. To fully... Well, it doesn't need to be fully compressed. But... let's see. So yeah, something like this should be perfect for the crushed Omnite. And then the rest of this just needs to be focusing on the coal. So we actually need 2 of these coal crushers. And then the output can just look like that, going into 2. So let's make this even closer together. 2 of these guys needing to be fueled, which we'll do on the way back. I'll actually just do this. So there's the coke. Coke goes into 2 boilers, or no, wait. Coke goes into 4 liquefiers. That all needs steam. 2, 3, 4. And then need a heck of a bunch of pipes. And the 2 boilers. I need a lot of assemblers here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With 2 input belts, I think 3 squares is plenty. Like that. No, we're gonna do 4 because I want to have the fuel come out as well. So there'd be 2 input belts and an output belt like that. So then all of the inputs for a specific one are pretty small numbers. So I need this for all the inputs. And then something like this. Okay, so that handles everybody's input. And then for outputs, yeah, I should probably do the bigger spacing. So for outputs, these 2 will place onto the far side. And these two will as well. So I am going to have to do something like this. Oh, there we go. That works out nicely. And then a power pole. And that will tile perfectly. So we'll just copy that. Bam. 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 And I guess I'll just remove this one. And then the fuel will be coming back here. And we want that to fuel the boilers and fuel these guys on the way back. So I'll do that. I've run out of inserters. Let me grab a few more. And then I need some boilers. 1, 2, is it 3 or 2? I can't remember. I also need pipes. So let me grab some pipes. Okay. So then the Omnite can actually come down from the top. So I'm gonna delete these. No reason for it to do a loop-de-loop. And then the carbon can come from the bottom. And we need our boilers. How many was it? Just 2. 2 boilers right here. We'll have to bring water over, though, which I kind of forgot about. And I can save a lot of pipes. I'm used to having to have 2 underground sections anyway, so undergrounds wouldn't even help here. But in this case, with these advanced underground pipes, they really will help, because I can just do this. And it's amazing. Oh, I love this. That's so nice. Those are all connected. Oh, it's so cool. I can't get over it. And then we'll do the thing again where we make water up in the little empty space up here. Just to be efficient. Because I actually kind of like using that space to just simply have water available without wasting any space. I do need to probably do the new underground stuff, though. Can I make this one tile smaller if I were to do that? I don't think so. Because this would have to be in line. Ooh, but if I make it 1 square longer, then I think I can make it 2 squares shorter. Because then this can move back. Here needs to connect to here. But I can do this and this. Yeah, that's nice. And then this is all connected properly. I could even move that back. Do an underground. That only saves 1 square. I'm not a fan of that. And if I had a 2-way underground connection, but I don't. So, yeah, I think I'm okay. There is the 4-to-4 pipe, but that's only up. So I could put that here, and then I'd save 1, 2, 3 pipes. I don't think it's worth the crafting hassle, though. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah. So we are going to make a new blueprint now. And I think having the power poles here and here, I like that. Okay, perfect. So then we will go to water, select new contents, bang, save. Okay, so that's even more effective than before. And water, we will have that come from this direction. I need a single L right here. And then we need our eye extensions. Up on there. On there. And then I guess I need 2 L's to connect everything up. Bam. Okay, and then we just bring the Omnite over. Oh, crap. That's supposed to be the other way. And then bring the Omnite over to here. And there's plenty of water. All right. So that should then provide steam. So then the only thing we need is just a tiny bit of fuel to jumpstart everything. So I'll give you each one purified Omnite. Oh, and the Coke, of course. Needs to be provided. So that, and then that. Flip. Copy. Bing, bang, boom. This come and underground. And we need to power everything. Like so. And then these two need fuel. And that should do it. Sweet. Okay, so we've accomplished fuel into the network. Well, it's not in the network yet, but it's being produced. Oh, all the recipes on those assemblers might be important. So, maximum rate of 12 omnified carbon per second. Probably a little less than that. Now you can have both provider and requester. Should I do that? That sounds like a horrible idea. We are not going to do that. So this needs to be a provider station. Over here. So let me get that ready. Okay, I'm just going to bite the bullet. We're going to go to interface, active quick bars 4. And I do want to ask you guys yet again, the setting for show all items in selection lists. I have that unchecked, and yet every time I look at a filter, it shows me all items. So that setting doesn't seem to be working for me. If you understand why, please let me know. Okay, so I can remove that. I'm just going to be happy with these 4 and call it a day. And City Block Book, I'd actually like to be a separate book. So that way when I'm going through the, these blueprints, it doesn't go into City Block stuff. So we want a corner station yet again. Line up the things. And then we want to make a warehouse. Low on steel, it looks like. Logistic stop, LTN Combinator. And then I want the loading inserters to be lined up here. I want loading station magic. Wait, this way. I need 2 arithmetic. Constant combinator. That's all good. And then red. and green. And what I might do is, this is just laziness, RG connection. So that way I don't have to actually craft red and green circuits, because I'm actually kind of not wanting red to be in my inventory in general. And then we also need to connect, is it green to the input? Yeah, that's right. And this is a provider station. Provide threshold will be 1,000. No, because I'm going to request small amounts of fuel. Again, we have a frustration here. I basically should use a second, I'll do 4 locked slots as well. I should probably have a second loading station, because I want to provide fuel with a very small threshold, like 1 or 200. But I don't really want circuits to be getting requested. Well, I don't know. I guess I can always fix things with the requester threshold side of things. So we'll just do 200. I'll never give less than 1 stack. That's fair. Okay, and then we'll do a long power pole again. That up there. So then I will have to bring the fuel over, and that will kind of waste some space, I guess. Can I go behind these? Yeah. I'm just trying to use as little of the city block as possible. So I'm going to go up here. And then go along the edge. And then we'll load in. Make sure to slow down when we get to as many as we want, which is going to be omnified carbon is less than 10,000. That feels like a lot. 4,000 feels like plenty. Sweet. Okay, so fuel's provided, so we don't have to think about fuel everywhere we go. And that'll be necessary for blast furnaces till the end of time anyway. We are going to get electric boilers. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Why do I forget things? Don't I already have electric boilers? I do. Ah, crap. Well... Shoot. Forgot I already had electric boilers, and I researched that last time. So I don't even need regular boilers ever again. Now, the one place I will still need fuel is furnaces. And blast furnaces. Blast furnaces need fuel forever. There's no electric blast furnaces ever. But furnaces, I will also... I don't think I can get electric furnaces. Electric furnaces. Yeah, I can't get electric furnaces till blue science. And it looks like the Omni furnace is actually better than the regular electric furnace. I'm not sure how they compare in terms of modules, but it's got a faster crafting speed. So anyway, I mean, we'll need fuel. I probably overdid it though. On to circuits. Circuits. Okay, so we're going to take fuel out of the equation here. Oh, carbon's actually an ingredient, though, which is kind of funny. So I actually do need the coke from the crushed coal. And then I will need fuel, which will be omnified carbon. And then steam, which will come from probably a recipe for steam is, yeah, the electric boiler. So there we go. They do take more power, though. So if I have fuel there anyway, or do they actually take more power, or is it the same? Hold on. Electric boiler, it's right there. It consumes 1.25 megawatts to make... How much? Water. To make 40 per second. These consume 1.8 megawatts to make 60. So this makes 2/3, and 2/3 of 1.8 is 1.2. Okay, so 50 extra kilowatts, that's basically nothing. I am going to get rid of the crushed coal that I have. Alright, so this requires all sorts of random things, including wood. So let's throw that into Hellmod. Now there is... We can actually make wood in a different way. I don't totally understand it, but trees can be turned into wood. I feel like this method is still pretty easy. So we'll just make wood this way and see how this works. So it looks like we can make 6 maximum in one Omni tractor. The Omni fused wood just needs Omnic waste. We want matrix solver here. Okay, so we can make about 4 when accounting for that. And then the Omnic waste comes from... Let's see. I don't want the basic. Because the crafting time is just so much lower. So I want this. But then we have a bunch of extra Omnic water. So Omnic waste can also come from Omnic water. The matrix solver, unfortunately, can't figure that out. So we will have to play with this percentage ourselves. Let's start with 80%. Oh, wait, this turns waste into water. That's not what I want. I want a usage for Omnic water. Filter by ingredient. I'm confusing myself. So we have extra Omnic water. Right. Which can then be turned into that recipe. Now will matrix solver? No, I still can't quite figure it out. Yeah, there we go. So now we can just play with this percentage, I think. Or can we make waste from regular water? No, I might just have to... What can I do with regular water? Regular water can be turned back into Omnic water. This is getting very complicated. So then the Omnic water here... We want to be using all 720... So those are kind of a loop, which probably breaks its brain. Oh, no, it actually doesn't. Look at that. It worked perfectly. Okay. Thank goodness for Hellmod and its matrix solver. It did everything right. So there we go. Overall, I can turn 0.7 Omnite into 4 wood, so that seems pretty efficient to me. And 4 was what we needed, right? Yeah, so let's make this 8. What else is wood used in, though? Let me look one last time just to see. Am I going to need a lot of wood? Wow, I don't know why it just did FNEI to recipe book, but wood is used. I mean, we're not going to make coal out of it. So really just cellulose fiber is it. Oh, I didn't scroll down. Ha! This is a scroll menu. I screwed that up last time too. Okay, we can compost it. We need it for polishing wheels. That's interesting. Is that the only recipe for polishing wheel? It is. Interesting. Okay, so we are going to need wood for that, definitely... There are more ways to make resin later. We also need it for phenolic boards and okay, so we will need a decent amount of wood, so let's increase this build to... let's just do 15. I think I want to restrict to 4 omniflogs for now, because we'll be able to improve the omniflogs later. So that restricts me to about 10. Okay, let's just do that. And once we get better omnitractors and omniflogs, that will improve. So we'll do that right here. So we need another belt of omnite. Very small amount, though. And we'll have that be right here. No, I'll leave 3 squares for beacons. Always leave room for beacons. I haven't been very good about that so far. So the thing that actually needs omnite is this electric omnitractor. And then the waste all gets processed. All of the omnic waste goes into 3 omniflogs. Which I'll put here. Move that over by 1 square so that this lines up. Do the 1 to 2. Okay, so that's where all the omnite waste goes, omnic waste. And then, let's see, I need 4. Okay, I'll do this next. 2 omnitractors turning omnic water into regular water. And omnic waste. Which then I actually need... This needs to be a 2. Or this one needs to be a 3, actually. That's what we want. So that can stay hooked up there. Then we need a 3-to-1 pipe. Right here. Facing down. And then my 2-to-1 can go that way. And that way. And then this water all goes into 4 omniflogs. And that's a 1 to 2. That can just be there. And then that's all omnic water. So this needs to be a T. But I'm definitely going to have some overflow issues. Let me get some light down here. Okay, we're definitely going to have some overflow issues because we always want to use the omnic water from this first. So let me just hook that up real quick. So then this one... So the omnic water from this one versus this one. So this needs to be a top-up valve here. And then I guess we actually need something like this. And then these can all be the 1 to 2s here. Okay. Well, I guess this one now can just be an L. Okay. So then that all gets used first. And then this is the waste that we want to use first as well. But I think that'll work without another top-up. We'll see if this jams. I don't think it will, but it's possible. Okay, so that's all these 4. So then I just need the ones actually making wood, which is 3. Let's do this. And 4.5 and 6. Those are actually high rates for sure. So I'm going to do sideways inserter for that. I'm out of power poles. Sheesh. Wouldn't have thought that to happen. And then the wood, we need to run back by these first. So output priority, left. And we'll run the wood by these buildings first, and then this will be the output wood. And that'll join the omnifused carbon. So then the only thing lacking is for me to jumpstart this baby. And we'll see if this actually works. Well, looks good so far. All right, the flow rate, crap. The flow rate on the water is 2,000. So that means this isn't actually going to run at full speed, because the water in these pipes can only flow so fast. Oh, and this is not hooked up. Yeah, see, this is taking all of the Omnic water. So yeah, we're limited by flow rate. I didn't pay attention to that. That's okay. We'll just settle for however much wood that is for now. And then that'll come over here. And do that. Wood is less than 5,000. Okay. And then we'll use that wood for our circuits as well. Okay, so we've got plenty of room for circuits. And that'll probably be the end of the episode once we get that done. Hopefully we can get it done. Do I have everything I need? Let me ask myself one more time. I need coal, stone, omnite wood, tinned wire, copper plate, solder coil. Yeah. Yep, I've got all of that. And I'm going to use the logistics bots for that, I think, rather than a bunch of spaghetti belts. So let me go make some logisticsy stuff. We will need this. Oh, of course I don't have enough ingredients. What am I missing? Probably copper. Tin. Do I have any lead? Yeah, I still have my 200 lead plates. I don't think I really ever use those. I don't even know if I should have lead, to be honest. I probably don't need 400 bronze anymore either, now that I've automated most of the things that use bronze. And let me grab a few more inserters. And I need power poles. Where did those get off to? Those are up here. And that should be good for now, I think. Okay, so yeah, it was a bunch of iron gears. Oh, I guess I should have gears being put in a chest. Because I do need gears fairly regularly. Same with steel gears. Where are those being? These are steel gears, right? Yep. Let's put those in a chest. And if I remember to grab them, I will. Okay, so we wanted logistics stuff. And I want to copy... I'm going to copy this little song and dance right here. Okay. So then we need a RoboBox. Probably put it up here this time. And we need those little logistics expanders. We need some actual robots. Probably 10 is fine. And then the requests on the constant combinator definitely need to change. Okay, let's skip forward there. Okay, so Omnite is fine. So we need Omnite. I can probably just get it from here. So we need coal. Coal. We need, say, 200. Copper plate. 600. What else do I have? Solder coil. Solder coil. 200. Tinned wire coil. 200. Yeah, see, here's the problem, is the request threshold on this bad boy is 2,000. So we're going to have to reduce that down to, say, 800. Because then I need to set the requests here for solder coil and tinned wire coil to be 800. Negative 800. Tinned wire coil. Wait, I already have that. Solder coil. Negative 800. Copper plate. 3,000. Coal we already have. What else did I need? Got that, got that, got that, got Omnite. Stone is the last thing we need. Which is where? I have no idea where stone is anymore. Okay, it's in sorting. We'll do 1,000 of that, and then this needs to have some stone. We'll just say 200. Okay. Well, the trains are lining up to drop things off. That's good news. Alright, and then we can set all this stuff up. So let's start at the end, as usual. That's easier. So for the end, we need 4. Leave some space there. 4 making those circuits. We need 8 making these circuits. I'm going to put these behind like that. 1, 2, 3. We'll move this to about here. Okay. So 24 copper cable is almost a full belt, and then we need 8 wooden board. We need a bunch of these guys too. So the rate of 3 per second should be fine with a single stack inserter. So that'll all work. And we'll have these guys. Those rates match exactly. And then we need 20 basic electronics components. Yeah, okay. So the rate for one guy is 5 electronics components and 1 solder. So I'll probably need 2 inserters for that. But those can go on a belt that runs behind here. Then we run into a problem of underground. So I should do this differently. I'll have that on this side, that belt with the solder and the components, because we need the output. Oh wait, no, those 4 already are outputting. Okay, no, that actually was fine. I was thinking I needed space for these basic ones to output, but they're putting directly into there. So that actually is fine the way it was. Just like that. Those 4. And then we'll have the output of these 4 on the close side. Well, let's just do separate belts of each one. That'll look prettier. And then those will get loaded into the warehouse. Power this up. Get some light going. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so then that takes care of these 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we need like much more. I'm out of ingredients. Out of iron plate, which is not even here, so I gotta run all the way over. All right. Grab some more iron. Let's grab some gears now that I'm here. Steel gears, and where the heck did I put the iron gears? I have no memory. No memory of this place. What did I do with those? Did I even... Yeah, I did. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, that's better. Alright, so... Carbon will make, I don't know, over here something. That's these buildings. And then we need wooden boards, which is wooden tablets. Wooden boards and copper cable on 2 separate belts. The copper cable I can put up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It overlaps slightly, but that's fine. Those will just put on alternating sides of the belt. And then we simply need the requester chest to unload copper plates for these guys at a rate of 12. So I'm going to need probably 3 requester chests. That's my guess anyway. So then we'll unload right here onto this belt. Okay. And then we need one of those extender bad boys. This will request copper plate. I think 200's fine. Maybe not. It's only like 20 seconds worth. Let's do 400. Now, something's wrong. Oh, we just don't have the bots. There we go. I'll make 5 more of those. Okay, so we've got the copper plates figured out. Then we need the wooden boards on this belt. And I needed... how many of those? 2. So we'll do that. I actually want to leave space for a beacon eventually. We'll do this. Wooden boards need wood and tablets. Now wood will come from here. Tablets are made in 2 assemblers. And they just need bricks. Bricks are made with stone and omnite in an omni furnace. Now, conveniently, we have fuel here, so I can just do a requester. Beautiful. I can actually do the requester here, and that can reach all the way. So this will just request stone 200 and omnite 200. And then this will feed these 2, which will feed onto just a single side of the belt right here, which will be the close side. And then that will come up and be available to make wooden boards. Okay, so that checks these off the list. Perfect. So now we've just got these last few things. The components, the carbon, and the uncoiling of the wires. So the uncoiling for solder can be done anywhere. I might do that right here just so that it can be in the same requester chest. Solder coil. I think 100 is sufficient. And that'll just uncoil. And that's 4 per second. Which can easily be done with a single inserter. Okay. And then we'll need the components to come up from the bottom. Why did I X out of that? Alright, so then we need 8. That's actually a lot. I think I'm going to do 4 and 4, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave room for a beacon at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we'll do that and that. Okay, that should handle it. Input. I forgot about the input. Let's make this nice and easy. Let the input come down the middle. And do that. Power poles. And even some light. Okay. And then the input to those needs to be uncoiling of tinned wire, which can be here. And then carbon, which will be coming from... I need to change this building to a red liquefier. Still need 2 of them, though. Okay, I'll put that there. Put this here. Okay. How fast is one of these? 7 per second? Can I trust that to get to 4? I think so. And And then those will be for the carbon. We'll put the steam on this side. And then this guy needs to be a two-way. Electric boiler, and then I need fuel as well. Okay. So I'll put this one, because that's actually the input for those two. So I'll put these on the outside. Then we only need one requester chest, and we can request the... Can I request fuel, though? Fuel's not being provided, so that's actually kind of annoying. I guess I can throw a provider chest right here and just do this. Because then this is going to request tinned wire coil 100 and omnified carbon 100. And we'll do the extender. So that'll feed it directly into these two, and then we also request coal. I think 300 is probably sufficient. And then that goes into a crusher. Like so. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. So then all we need is the steam, which will be right here. And now we just need to get the water from this line. So I will do that. We need some eye extenders. Shoot, that goes directly over that line. So we need to move that over one. Nope, that interferes with that line. Okay, so here's my water line, which should be able to cross over that one, I hope. And then we actually need a T segment right here. And then we can just do that and hook that up. And I think we got everything. This... Huh. Why is this one not running? Oh, I didn't set that correctly. There we go. Okay. And then these components... Oh, shoot. We need... Crap. Crap. It's actually kind of annoying because... Well, let's just do that, and then that. I'll just extend this one square further. Because if I had done an underground, the underground half would have been blocking the half it was on, so I had to change something. Sweet! Alright, well there's our 4 circuits of each type per second. And then we'll hook this up and set our fillers. Lock spots per wagon 4. Let's do 6. And here, this is whatever these are called. Okay, a basic electronic board is less than... Let's go for 10,000. I want to make sure we have plenty. And basic circuit board is less than... We won't need as many of these. I think 6,000. All right, we've done it. We're providing circuits to the network, providing fuel to the network, and so now we can actually begin on red and green science. I think I'll do science in its own block, just to have a science block. We'll probably just do one to the right here. This will be our science block. And we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, wait. Hold on. Why are these stopped? I'm out of copper. Why am I out of copper? Because these need to be filter inserters. So, we will fix that. And then I will actually do my sign off. That's funny. Alright. Well, let me try that again. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.